Welcome to the world of the Speech Assistant. Your new Speech Assistant device is a versatile tool to help anyone with a speech challenge to communicate over the phone or even online conference rooms. In this video, we're going to be covering the steps on how to hook things up and to make a phone call.
First, let's cover the components that you're going to find in your box when your Speech Assistant arrives. First, we're going to have the Speech Assistant device. We're going to have two 3.5mm cables, one cable with a 2.5mm end, an auxiliary microphone, and a headset. So this all looks like it could get kind of complicated, but actually it's not. So let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to set things up and put it together. We'll take it step by step. We'll begin by looking at the front panel on the Speech Assistant device.
The various functionality of the Speech Assistant is determined by the way that these switches are set. Now we're going to take a look at how the switches need to be set when we're making a phone call. The speakers need to be in the on position. The source needs to be down here at the bottom, in direct. The headset needs to be in the SA for Speech Assistant position. Record needs to be off. And in order to keep from picking up background noise, I recommend that the mic be in the off position.
Now with those settings in place, we're going to go ahead and show you how we connect the Speech Assistant to your speech generating device. Now in my particular case for this demonstration, I'm going to be using a laptop computer with a program on there that I can type into and hit the enter key, and it's going to translate what I typed in into speech that can be recognized over the telephone. So let's start here with the jacks and we'll explain those one by one.
Now starting from this side over here, we have the comp out jack. This is going to be connected to where you normally would plug in your computer speakers. The two speakers jack is where we're actually going to plug in our computer speakers when we unplug them from the computer. The aux mic we're not actually going to be using. It's not necessary for making a telephone call. The comp in jack we also will not be using for this demonstration. The headset obviously is for the headset. And the phone jack is where we're going to plug in either our cordless phone or a cell phone with a 2.5mm jack. Now that we've covered what the jacks are, let's go ahead and look at how we hook them up to the laptop. First, I'm going to take one of the 3.5mm cables and plug one end of it into the comp out jack. The other end I'm going to bring over here. I need to unplug the computer speakers that I had plugged in and push this one in right where I unplugged the speakers from. Then I'm going to take this jack that I just unplugged for the speakers and bring it over to the two speakers jack. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab the headset and plug it in over here. We just push everything in till we hear a click. And then lastly, we're going to take our 2.5mm cable. I'm going to plug one end in here where it says phone. And the other end, we're going to plug into the telephone that we're going to use to make the telephone call. In this case, I'm going to use a standard cell phone. Now we have all the connections in place that we need to make a telephone call. So let's go ahead and get ready and simulate making one. We put the headset on because the headset is how I'm going to hear what the caller is saying to me. The computer speakers are going to be how I hear what the Speech Assistant is transmitting over the phone line to the caller. So we put the headset on and the microphone can be up or down, whatever is more convenient to you. I'm also going to recommend that we have the first sentence of what you want to say typed into the software or your speech generating device, so that way when the caller answers you can hit enter right away and there's no delay in them hearing that somebody else is on the other end of the phone. So let's go ahead and simulate making a phone call. We dial the number, hit the send key, and as soon as the caller answers, I can reach over and hit the enter key.
Now I am able to talk to anyone on the telephone with my new speech assistant.
And that's all there is to it. That's how straightforward it is.
With your new Speech Assistant device, virtually anybody that has speech challenges can share with people over the telephone, having somewhat normal conversations, being able to say exactly what they want to say when they want to say it. But the speech assistant also has some other functionality that you can take advantage of, and you can read about that in the manual.
Now, it's our hope that you're going to find the speech assistant to be a very helpful and versatile device to do the communications that you need to accomplish. We wish you the best of success and enjoy using the speech assistant.